freak. Enough of the ugly dancing. Better tell us a story.
As you wish, sir. But freak, huh? I'll tell you a story about freaks that you'll surely relate to. Perhaps you'll even find that we aren't very different. Before the Ash Curse came, the Outcasts were the most feared gang of brigands. The world despised them, and they repaid it with twice the hatred. They robbed and killed the rich and the poor alike. The gang was unstoppable, corrupted by wealth, fortune, and impunity. The Outcasts descended into madness. They now wished for an artifact granting unmatched power. The Ash Box. They embarked into the Valley of Death to recover the box. And atop the valley's peak, they found its owner, Lady Death. "Leave me be, and you may have the box," she said. "A reward without a fight." Surely the fools agreed. However, none of them wanted to share the prize. Their strength and madness matched exactly, and they were sure to kill each other. But one tiny thing broke the balance. The most pathetic of the outcasts, the weakling, grabbed the Ash Box. "I shall have the power," but he couldn't handle it. The box slipped out of his hand and broke into pieces. The cloud of ashes arose, corrupting every being, defiling air and soil, but most of all, corrupting the outcasts. Each in their own way, they paid the price for their hubris. That is the world we live in, and until the curse is lifted, we are all freaks, sir.
Well, well, so you call us freaks, Bard. You are yet to see the worst of us. Let's show 'em, fellas.
Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Deck of Ashes. It is by AY Games and published by AY Games and Whisper Games. It's currently in early access on Steam for $15 US. It's interesting. It's like Slay the Spire, you know, in that it's sort of a deck building card game, but it's got it integrates more with a world map than, I mean, everything's still node based, but it kind of fits into like a world map structure a little bit more with its campaigns and stuff. And off camera, I played the prologue campaign. So I think what I'm going to do is play the actual campaign. So I played the prologue, I played a campaign, and the epilogue, you have to complete the game for each playable character. But we're going to go into the campaign. And the only person I have unlocked is Lucia of the Eternal Flame. Her deck, in the prologue, her deck is really, really limited. Like, she's only got like 2 attacks, but as you go along you start to unlock a few more things here and there. It's a bit interesting. So I you know, and the art style is certainly really, really cool. So bear with me here as we try to go through. I'll try to show you some of the campaign and how things work here. But Lucia, the Eternal Flame, burned alive for the outcast, accidentally releasing the Ash Curse on the world. Lucia rose like the legendary phoenix, becoming one with the flame, but eternally tormented by it. Lucia, as the pyromancer, seeks to regain her peace and will scorch anything and anyone who stands in her way. So, difficulty adventure, intense experience that will put your skills to serious tests. You have normal health. If killed in battle, you have to restart the game from the beginning. You can perform a resurrection rite in the camp to avoid death. We've got Raider. Forgiving mode provides a moderate challenge. Your health is increased. If killed in battle, you have to restart from the current chapter from the beginning. You perform a resurrection rite in the camp to avoid death. Or Wanderer. Learn about the cards and enemies without the risk of dying. Your health is increased. If killed in battle, you always resurrect at the camp. I'm going to do... I'm tempted to do Adventurer, but I'm going to do Raider just so that I can make sure that I can show you guys how the game works, you know, without me really failing bad. I mean, the prologue, like I said, she starts out with almost no cards, so I can see how it, you know, I might get killed like right away. So that's why I'm trying to do a raider difficulty. But let's try that and see how it works. And we'll get into it a little bit more.
Since the dawn of time, people with a magical gift had a target on their backs. We instill fear, and fear breeds malice. I learned to conceal my talent the hard way. I trusted my fiancé and revealed my secret, and that same day, I was laying in the mud surrounded by a mob of bloodthirsty loons. Rusty pitchforks and blazing torches pointed at my face. That day, I killed for the first time. I managed to escape and join the outcasts, a gang of hardened pariahs like myself. Wherever our righteous anger took us, we settled the scores in blood. When we broke that damn box and released the ash curse, the simple folk blamed the mages. The witch hunt ensued, and a week hadn't passed before I ended up at the stake. I was burned to the cheerful cries of peasants, but those turned into screams of terror as I suddenly rose from the ashes. The curse gave me power. It made me one with the flames of retribution that swallowed my offenders. The curse gave me power, but it played a twisted joke on me. The pain I suffered at that stake, it stayed and defiles every moment since my rebirth. The prophet, he found me on his own. He assures that Lady Death can rid me of pain. If this is true, I will make her do that. He asks me to kill Lady Death, and he says that it will break the curse. This world, it's full of scoundrels, and I'd enjoy watching their torment. But if regaining my peace means ridding them from the curse as well, screw it, let it be so.
We've arrived. The Forbidden Grove. We'll have to stop here and pitch camp.
All right, Chapter 1, The Forbidden Grove.
The curse defiled these once sacred woods with hideous mutations. There is a lurking danger behind every tree here. A wereboar, a giant rat, or any other beastly abomination. The ancestor is the ruler of these lands, the father and the king of all beasts. The curse changed him, and I suspect not for the better. He's picked up our scent, and he won't let us pass. We have but a couple of days before he tracks down our camp. You must prepare to fight him.
The ruler of these lands won't let us pass, and he will find us soon. We must fight him. There are still a couple days to prepare for his arrival. Search the area for supplies and recipes and put them to good use. We need all the help we can get. Here's some recipes to get you started. Talk to the blacksmith if you want to craft cards from them. So at the start of a chapter, your character is quite weak. You may strengthen your character and prepare for the fight with the ruler by finding card recipes and crafting cards from them, increasing your character's stats, exploring the region to find resources, and spending them to buy upgrades in the camp. As you venture further from the camp, you're going to find more resources and rarer recipes, but the monsters you face there will also be much deadlier. And then this is like the help menu that they're giving you, which I've looked through already. So this is where it gets interesting. I say that it's like Slay the Spire in that, you know, you're doing deck building and stuff, but it's a little bit more open world, slightly more. I mean, it's still node based, but you get to move around and try to gather your strength and gather your card deck and everything. Up the top here is the meter. Now, when this fills up, basically the ruler is going to find your camp and fight you. So you gotta kind of keep your eye on this as this increases. So it's kind of like, it's got sort of that FTL feel too, right? Where it's like the fleet is chasing you. You still have to keep moving forward, but at the same time, you know, they're going, in this case, they're eventually going to get to you and you have to fight the ruler, and then that's the end of the chapter. Do I have anything? Craft cards, dismantle cards, traits, upgrades, Seal of Thunder. Character with shield ignores damage from next played strike card. That would be really nice. Do I have any stuff to craft this with? I only have 20 ash. Is that enough to do this? Seal of Thunder, treasure map, choose an effect, draw a rare card, draw an epic card. Piercing fire, deal 3 damage to an opponent. Can I? Let's see if I can do this. I can craft one with 20 ash, which I just happen to have. So, Seal of Thunder. Oh, is that not? Wait, dispel shields from all characters. Oh, I thought that was giving me a shield. No, it's dispelling the shields. Alright. She doesn't have any, from what I've seen, she doesn't have any shields, which is a bit of a problem. The 3 extra damage for every burn applied on it. Piercing fire. Well, let's look around first. So we've got, here's our cards that we can dismantle if we want to. Traits, I don't have an active trait yet. Upgrades. Allows you to use the travel stone. Allows you to craft cards. And then we need other stuff for that. Alright, let's just do piercing fire right now. Put that in our deck. Excellent. That's the 20 ash that we had. Herbalists. She is just to restore our health, which our health is full right now, so we don't need that right now. Ailments, stat items, max health increase, upgrades. So you can see there's like, they've added like a layer of sort of almost an RPG on top of like the deck building, which is really interesting. Like they've taken the normal concept of this, like a Slay the Spire thing, and they've taken it and they've built upon it, which is, I think, really cool. Also, the artwork is fantastic. Do I have any coins? I have 20 coins. So, Tome of Wrath. Choose an effect, draw a strike card, draw a periodic damage card. Dexterity Potion, return 3 cards, draw 3 cards. Trickster's Bracer. Draw a card, place a card on top of your battle deck. Phoenix Gaze. Strain 4, deal 4 to 6 damage to an opponent. But strain means it's going to do 4 damage to me as well. Piercing Fire. Unholy Tome. Draw 3 cards, discard a card from your hand. That might be... Move a card to your deck of ashes without playing it. That might be... come in handy. That might come in handy. Let's buy that one. Recipes, trade resources... War for goblets, 4 to 1. Okay. There's all kinds of different... all these different currencies you get that you might have to screw around with. The Merchant, Herbalist, Ash Master, Ash Rights, and Renew cards. This will come in handy after we're done. After we go out and about for a little bit. But let's go and leave the camp and explore the region. So let's head towards. So in order to open boxes, we need keys. We gotta find keys. So there is a what looks like a random event up here. So let's head there and see what we got. Oh, an ambush is what we got. Alright, we're going up against a level 1 succubus and a level 1 guard. Okay, so... and she's got Wages of Sin. When any card is discarded, succubus applies burn on the player. Ooh, great. And she's going to play Temptation, which deals 5 to 7 damage. This guy's got critical chance is increased by 5%. And he's going to play Bulk Up, increases strength by 4. Okay. So he's not going to attack me right now, but he is going to bulk up. And he's already got a crit chance increase on him, so that's fun. He's got 33 hit points. Up here is the order in which they're going to do their turns. You can see what their speed is, their agility, I mean. We all have 7 agility, so it's just kind of random the way they do it. I've got also an increase of 5% on my crits, so, or my crit chance, that is. Okay, so we got Blazing torch. I have never seen this before. I guess they just gave that to me. Healing bomb. Apply regeneration on yourself. Liquid fire. Apply burn on an opponent. Fireball, deal 10 damage, and we got 3 of those. They all cost 3 mana. You can see we start out with 5 mana to use to actually play the cards. And you can only have a maximum of 6 cards in your hand at a time. And also the deck is your battle deck. Like whenever you play a card, most cards do not end up back in your battle deck. They go into the Ash deck. So in order to replay them, you have to spend your Ash point. There's a special card that'll get drawn, and that will renew 3 cards or something like that. We'll get there when we get there. Right now, let's do... let's do Fireball on the Succubus, and we'll do Liquid Fire on the other dude, just to give him a problem. And I still have 1 point. All you can do is Healing Bomb, but I don't need it. Alright, we're just going to end our turn. So now I can return up to 3 cards to the bottom of the battle deck, so that you can draw more. So I'm going to put 1 Fireball back on there, and I'll put the Healing Bomb back there for now. The rest of the cards stay in your hand. So what happens is, by keeping the cards in your hand, you're making it so that you don't draw quite as many cards each round. So I'll only draw 4 cards that time because I can only have a maximum of 6. Whereas if I had returned, like if I only had 3 cards left and I returned all of them to my deck, I would draw 6 new cards. So it's kind of a balance between, like, if you have a lot of cards left in your deck that you know are really good, and you have ones here that aren't very good, you can temporarily throw those back into the bottom of the deck and then draw 6 new cards and all that stuff. Assuming, you know, you can only do up to 3 back in the deck, kind of thing. So that's how that goes. And that's why they even give you the ability to do that. So Fireball, we'll get rid of this Succubus. She's done for. And now this guy, what's he going to do? He's still bulking up, so he's not really not doing much here. Deal 3 damage to the opponent, deal 3 extra damage for every burn applied on it. So we have 2 burns applied on it, I think, so let's do that. There we go. Cool. And that's all we can do right now. Turn up to 3 cards to deck. I don't think it'll matter because we only have 1 card left, so we're just gonna not return any of them. Right, so this is what I was talking about. We have no more cards left in our deck. So what they've given me here is an Ash Pact, which renews 5 random cards. It'll move 5 random cards from your Ash pile back to your deck. But it takes a strain, in this case 20 points. So every time you have to do this, you lose 20 health. But when you have you're eventually going to have to do it at some point in the battle, so doing it earlier is more preferable to doing it later, I suppose. So it's kind of a balance between how many cards you want in your deck versus when you're going to need to restore them. So let's see, I think we're just going to do a Fireball. I'm going to hold off on the Ash Pact right now. We're going to do Fireball, and we're going to do a Blazing Torch. Ooh, which we got a crit on him. Wow, he's down to 3 points. Fantastic. Alright, we're going to end our turn then. And I'm not going to return anything. Oh, and he's -2 because he still had the burn on him. Oh no, he lost 2 because okay, so he's down to 1 point. Got it. Okay, and I've got bleed on me, but that's all right. We're healing here. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter right now. Let's just do the Blazing Torch and get rid of him. go. And we got 21 coins, 10 ash, or 21 gold, 10 ash. There we go. And then after every battle, this rest comes up. So you have, your character has rest points, and I assume as you level up, you get more rest points. And what this allows you to do is these points up here, which I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 points up here. They allow you to do a couple things. One is I can restore 10% of my max health for one of those, which I'm going to do, just so that we're up to 150 again. And then I can either craft cards, if I have the ash for it, which I don't have, or more importantly, I can renew cards. And renewing these cards means that they're out of my ash pile and back into my main hand again, so I don't have to lose 20 hit points so soon when the next battle comes along. So we're going to grab Piercing Fire, Fireball, Liquid Fire, and actually I can renew all of these. So our deck is fully renewed now, which is awesome. So there we go. And then there's also some resources here that we can extract. So I might do that. No, we didn't find anything, so alright. That wasn't worth it, but alright, I wanted to try anyway, see? So we got a unknown here, we've got a definite easy battle here. Reward will give me 21 to 27 gold and 10 ash, and between 0 and 2 keys. It's mostly humans. Resources, I may find 0 to 2 chalices, so we could try this way and do it. Oh, it's just a level 1 guard, huh? 60 hit points. He's got crit chance up. Heavy Blade applies bleed. Okay, at the start of character's turn, bleed deals 1 damage to them. The effect lasts for 4 turns. Character is damaged by a strike card. The bleed damage is increased by 1. Any healing effect resets the damage to 1 per turn. Okay. So he's going to try to bleed me, which is going to be rough and tumble here. Let's see. We're going to apply burn immediately. We're going to do a fireball. And I could do the piercing fire, but I guess I could do the piercing fire now. Why not? Because I got burn on him. It's -6 for that. It's on their turn. We'll leave this the way it is. I only have 3 cards left in my deck. Alright, so we got bleed on. Let's see, what do we got here? We still got heavy blade on there. So, oh yeah, I see. I got all these fireballs now, and this is the worst because they all cost 3 mana. So it's like rough trying to get a good amount of damage on this guy. But we got him down to 17, so we're still working on it. I'm not going to return anything. Multiple bleeds on us now. Alright, so we'll do the fireball. And then we have just enough in his blazing torch to take him out. Bang. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we got 1 key, 24 gold, and 10 what should we do? Is it's 10 ash. So we can craft treasure map, unholy tome. If we want to, we can. Let's renew our cards. More importantly, and I mean, I might as well use my rest point because it's lose them or use them or lose them. So I might as well use it to heal up again. 20. Oh, these also require. Okay, it requires 20 ash and a rest point. Okay, well that's all right. I wasn't really gonna. I was thinking about crafting these, but we're okay right now. Let's do extract resources. Nothing. How about this key? Contains... Requires one key to open, which I have. Right, so let's go there. Use that key. 10 gold, and that's it. And a recipe. Okay, here we go. Reduce to ashes. Deal 1 damage to opponent for every card in your deck of ashes. Ooh, that's interesting. Chain reaction. Deal 3 damage to all opponents. Deal additional 3 damage for each strain card played on this turn. Interesting. Primordial fire. Deal 5 damage to an opponent. Discard a random card. Renew a random card. Oh, well, that's another interesting one. Let's try... You must deal X damage to yourself to play this card. See, I don't like the randomness here of discarding a random card, because you know that's always going to backfire, but this one might be interesting. Let's do Reduce to Ashes, maybe. What do we got here? Resources, rain event, monster battle, unoccupied tile. So we have some things up here. What is this? This is a portal. So portals are like your fast travel around the world. We got an ambush here. Level 1 animated armor. Fallen Master summons a 3-face with 10 health points. Eesh. That doesn't sound too appealing. Let's get our liquid fire on him right away. Fireball on him. So I guess that worked. Okay, and piercing fire. Okay, so far so good. We're not going to return anything to the deck. Yeah, right. So the 3-face I can take down in one shot. Dispels stealth from all characters. Deals 8 damage. What's this guy doing? Soul armor. Gains defender and increases dodge chance by 15% until the start of its next turn. Well, I hate to have to waste a firewall, but I'm going to have to do it just to get rid of this guy so he doesn't do me damage right now. Let's do that. He's down for the count. We'll do Blazing Torch on the animated armor. Didn't do much, but it's still something anyway. We're good here. He's still got burn on him, which is good. Now what's he doing? He's got Heavy Mace, deals 7 to 9 damage. He's got Defender, redirects to themselves all the effects of strike cards directed at other characters. And Soul Armor gains Defender and increases dodge chance by 15% until the start of his next turn. This bastard's gonna dodge me, I know it. But let's try what we can. Yep. Knew it. Didn't dodge that though. Alright, and let's end our turn right now. Deal a little bit of damage. Alright, so what's he got now? He's got his Heavy Mace, 7 to 9 damage, but he doesn't have any of that other stuff on him, so we can sling a fireball his way. Takes him down by 10, and... Oh, he did take 1 of my mana, apparently, at some point there. I only had 4 mana. I guess we'll do... I guess we're going to have to do an Ash Pack to get some cards back here. Let me see. What's he got? 26, so that would be 10. 5, yeah, we're going to need cards regardless, so let's just take the damage right now. There we go. Alright, restore a few things here, and I guess I can use the Healing Balm while I'm at it. Some regen going. And Yeah, I think we're good. Let's return. That's a special. I don't think you can return that to your deck. You know what? No, we'll just go with what we got here. Okay. So, Fireball. Liquid Fire. And Piercing Fire. There, did 9 damage because of all the fire I put on him. Alright, there we go. End our turn. We're good here. Alright, we got this guy taken care of. Down to 1 point. There's our victory. Got a key from him, some ash, and some coins. Alright. And let's go and... what I want to do here. Reduce the ashes, treasure map. Let's renew our cards. Liquid fire. You want to renew all of these, and then let's restore some health. And we're good. Mutated ancestor, you should not have trespassed on my land. I will find and crush you. Yeah, he's moved up a little bit on there. Extract resources. We didn't get anything. Just cost us an hour. So the game has in-game time, and you see we're on. I think we have 7 hours. Every time you move, it takes an hour. I think it means we have 7 hours left in a day or something like that. Of course, every day, increases the chances of the big boss man coming. And some things take like 20 hours. Like if I were to immediately go back to camp, say, it'll take you back to camp within an hour, I think, and then it will take 20 hours of in-game time to regenerate that ability. I think it's this one here or something like that. Travel to camp via the travel stone. Yeah, travel stone, I think it is. What do we have here? We've got... here's all of our recipes. But we're good there. It's unoccupied location. Let's go to some random event and see what we can find. Anything? We got an event here. Terrible truth. I can't even make out the face of the tavern keeper in the dim candlelight as she leans over to pour me more grog. I get the feeling she doesn't like me. I frown too often, and most importantly, I'm getting drunk in silence. She's the kind of person who thinks it's best to wait out your troubles with others. She doesn't know that she's got a long wait ahead of her. The monsters are adapting, transforming, learning, mutating to match their environment, getting smarter and stronger. While their defense grows, well, their defense gets better too. I think they mean while their defense gets better too, or also. And the beasts have gotten the hang of fighting. However, I've also gotten the hang of killing them. The level of all monsters is increased by 1 for 8 hours. Interesting. That was the event. So 8 hours here. Next 8 hours we got an additional level on the monsters. So let's go up here towards this portal. Ash Storm. Ash Storm has created anomalies. Quickly, draw on their power before they disappear. Okay, so Phoenix Gaze, Strain, Piercing Fire, Deterrent Burn deals 2 damage to them. Primordial Fire. So how does this work? Ash Chalice, location village, reward disappears in 3 hours. Okay. Tells me this disappears in 3 hours. That disappears in 3 hours. Interesting. Okay. So I have to come down here. So we got the Ash Chalice, which gives me just 10 ash. This is an actual recipe, so let's go grab that recipe. And when does this disappear in? 1 hour, so I can't go grab any more then, huh? Be a tile, unoccupied tile. Alright. Well, we'll head back this way again. You should not have trespassed on my land. I will find and crush you. Yeah, he's angry. He's a little bit angry. What I was doing was heading up to here. Let's actually see if there's any resources there. There's nothing. Let's go to the portal. Portal's been activated. Okay. Just wanted to. You need 2 of them in order to actually travel, but I wanted to make sure I activated that at least. Effect dispelled. Level of monsters increased by 1. That's no longer the case. This is a medium battle in the swamp. Opponent is mostly infestors. Reward is pretty good. If I can do it. I mean, if I'm going to do a medium battle, I might as well do it now while I still got a lot of health. Wow. Level 1 Acidizer. He is an ugly dude. What's he got? Infectious Sting. Deals 3 damage and adds malaria to the player's battle deck. Wow. Great. Poison Heal. Acidizer restores health points equal to the damage the player takes from poison. Ooh. So every time he poisons me, whatever damage I take from that, he heals. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty. Let's burn it with fire. Burn it with fire, I say. And we'll I hesitate to use the piercing fire now because I could probably do it again, but I guess let's use it. Why not? You can always restore it again. Fireball. There we go. Alright, end their turn. I think we're good there. Okay. Only did 3 damage. What do I have here? I have malaria though. In my next turn I draw 1 card less. Okay. Great. Charge. Draw. In your next turn you draw 1 card less. Whenever I draw it. Effective card type is activated when it is drawn from the battle deck. While you have this card in your hand, its mana cost is reduced by 1 when you play other cards. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's do Fireball again. Oh yeah, its mana cost is going down. So, let's do Blazing Torch. There we go. And I think that's all we can do right now. And let's just stick with what we got here in our hand. Alright, so another fireball. Got lots and lots of fireballs here. Just got way too many fireballs, honestly, because I don't have enough mana to support that. So what does this do when I actually do it? While you have this an ailment. So if I just play it, it just disappears, right? Is that basically what they're getting at? Let's do regen. And let's just play this and see what happens. Okay, yeah, it just goes away then. Okay. Yeah, we got some poison. Deals 1 damage every turn until the end of the battle. Can be dispelled by any healing effect. Which I already have a healing effect on, so I'm only going to give him 1 point of health then. And we'll do this. Oh, we got a crit. Nice. And I better do the Ash Pact. Just to get some cards back in my deck. There we go. Alright, we're good. Yeah, that poison effect's already off because I have the regen. At least I have that 1 regen card anyway. That's helping out a lot. I guess we'll do... Yeah, I guess we'll do Fireball. And we'll do this. That should be enough to kill it. Excellent. Cool, we got 1 key and 32 gold and 20 ash from it. Okay, what do we got? Phoenix Gaze, Seal Thunder, Treasure Map, Unholy Tome, Reduced Ashes. I guess we'll craft the Reduced Ashes. Might as well. Let's get some health back too. And renew cards. Do not want to renew malaria, that's for sure. I don't know why that. I don't even know why it would give me that option. Why even give me that option? I'm now stuck with malaria forever here. Let's renew liquid fire and piercing fire. And one of these fireballs, we'll leave the other one there. I'll get some more health back just for safety's sake. Alright, let's dig for some stuff. Oh, I found some stuff finally. How about that? How about them apples? Down here, let's see what this random event is. I fall onto the coarse earth, gasping desperately for air. That victory did not come easily. Pain clouds my eyes. That beast hit me. I can't steady my breathing. My forehead is bathed in cold sweat. My legs refuse to obey me. My fingers dig into the dry, yellow grass. I can't unclench them. My head is spinning. I'm losing touch with reality. The monster's body lies beside me. Some kind of foul liquid still flows and froths from its fangs. Only one thought rushes through my mind before the terrible pain deprives me of the ability to think. That beast infected me. You gain an ailment, malaria. I already had malaria. Thank you very much. Mutate Ancestor is still talking smack here. We're at hour 20 right now. Day 1. I guess, do I have a key? I do, I have 2 keys. Let's go see what's in... Well, this chest over here is a rare one. It takes 2 keys. I guess we'll go that way. Let's go do this easy battle if I can. Ruler is looking for you. Oh, that's right. As he's looking for you, he'll cause the ground to get wrecked so you can't go certain ways. There's a portal over there too. Alright. Yeah, I want to... Let's go back to camp. The goods in camp restock every 24 hours. So it's like they restock in 2 hours there. There's a portal over here. I think I'll go this way around to it, even though there's lots of battles there. These should be relatively easy battles. Alright, we got 2 enemies here. Still have this malaria thing. Oh, that's right, it gave me another malaria card. I forgot about that. So Spore. Sporegeddon. When Spore takes damage or restores health, it deals 1 damage to the player. Oh, that's lovely. Release Spores, deals 2 to 3 damage. Dash applies stun. Stun characters skip their next turn. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit ridiculous. So I'm probably going to need to get rid of that boar as soon as possible. What do I have? Every card in your right deck of ashes. Fireball. Let's do that right now. Let's get the healing bomb on me. And don't have anything else that I can really do here. I'm going to hold on to the piercing fire because it's not going to do me any good right now. Let's return this to the deck. Let's see what happens. Oof. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's like, yeah, we're going to constantly make you skip your turn. We're stunned. Alright, that's balls, I say to that. Wow, he's got 2 bleed there. 2 damage for 4 turns. He's got heal on him now. That's fun times. Let's do fireball. And I guess blazing torch. Trying to overwhelm the heal from that thing. Turn, let's get one of those fireballs out of there just for the sake of argument. Probably going to end up redrawing it anyway. Alright, here we go. Liquid fire and piercing fire. What we'll do is let's do fireball down to 3, and we'll do the blazing torch again. Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of the malaria so it doesn't cost me anything. That actually goes into my deck of ashes, which gives me even more ammunition there for that. Good here. Alright, we'll do a fireball. We'll do a liquid fire. And we'll do a piercing fire. Ooh, which we got a crit on him. Nice. I want to make sure I don't do this ash pact until we do reduce to ashes here. That, we're good here. Excellent. Alright, my turn. Oof, taking all the damage. And actually I don't even need to do reduced ashes, but I'm gonna do it just because I can. bit of overkill there. Alright. 26, 10, and 1 key. Awesome. Let's renew these cards. I know I need. Do that one. Do that. So actually those malaria cards are actually helping out because I've got this reduced to ashes, which if I keep the malaria cards in my burn deck, then they're helping me do more damage there. Okay. And I think we can go without 10% of our max health, so let's just do fireball. That out of there. Cool. A new day has begun. Camp goods have been restocked. I didn't find anything there, I don't think. Up here. This way. Level 1 wolf. Alright. So we'll do what we normally do. Pretty much have it down to a science at this point. There's 3 cards in a row. There we go. Turn. Good there. He's just buffing himself right now. Now his bite does what, 10 damage? 7 to 10 damage. Okay. We'll do, let's see, healing bomb, get that going. Fireball. And that's all we can do right now. It's fine. Alright, we'll do the blazing torch. And then we'll do a reduced to ashes, which should give me 10 points there of damage on them. Alright, now we gotta renew 5 cards. Yep, end our turn. Looks like he's going to heal, or, oh, Hal. Increase the strength of beast by +2. You can keep doing that all you want. I'm going to keep healing myself. In fact, I'm going to do the healing bomb again just to, like, save me from having to use it on the other screen, on the rest screen. Alright. Return. Good there. Still doing damage to him, which is nice. And another fireball ought to do it. Get wrecked, wolf. Okay, we got a key and 26 and 10 there. Alright, awesome. And let's see, what do I want to do? Renew cards. I want to renew this and that, definitely. Reduce to ashes, fireball, healing bomb. Alright, let's get some health back. A little bit there we go. Yeah, this guy. Should have trespassed on my land, blah, blah, blah. I got 2 leaves, apparently. Where they are, herbs. Okay, 2 herbs. Let's get this portal opened. Awesome. And there's an ash storm now. It's creating anomalies. Okay, what is this? Ash chalice. Reward is 10. Yeah, it's not that big a deal. Let's come up this way here. Head towards this chest. Let's do a little dig in there. We got a chalice and some herbs. Let's get this chest open. Please and thank you. 20 gold, that was it, huh? That was bogus. What do we got? Scroll of Purification, non-playable. At the end of your turn, restore 1 health point for every applied burn. So ash means when this card remains in the deck of ashes, you gain a bonus effect. It's not playable either, so you have to find a way to get it into your ash deck in the first place. At the start of a character's turn, burn deals 2 damage to them. The effect lasts for 5 turns. That's actually really good. Enhanced Ash Pact, strain of 30. Wow. Spend 30 hit points, and it will renew a card from a deck of ashes to your battle deck. Okay. Or Black Grimoire page. If you have 5 Black Grimoire pages in your deck of ashes, destroy them and add Black Grimoire to your hand. Interesting. So if I collect 5 of these and manage to get them to go into my ash deck, then I'll get an actual Black Grimoire card in my deck. Huh. See, these are really cool mechanics that they've got going on here with this ash deck and stuff. You know, at first you're like, oh, they've got like a discard thing that you gotta do, but now they've put mechanics in here where the discard deck really, it makes for an interesting puzzle now, right? Because it's like, all right, now I gotta find cards that make me discard cards, right? And I gotta get these cards to end up in my ash deck somehow, you know. And I like what they've done here. This is really, really cool stuff. I think I'll do the Scroll of Purification since I have burn and stuff. I'll take that. We didn't get anything from that. We'll come back this way and battle. Whatever we're gonna battle here, a satyr and a rat. What's he doing? Optical Illusion. Discards the top card of the player's battle deck. Or Fangs. This guy, 3-5 damage from the rat. Okay. Well, we know what we're going to do right away here. Got rat on. Alright, there we go. We're good here. Sent Blazing Torch to my ash deck. It's alright, it just makes my reduced to ashes more powerful. That's fine. Oh, he's down to 1. Okay, so that rat's going to be dead next time around. And that's it. We're going to end our turn here. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to hit this guy with a double whammy. A fireball for 10 and a reduced ashes for 11. And I got to do an ash pact. Excellent. There we go. We are good here. Horn attack, eh? I'll give you a horn attack. Get the healing bomb out immediately so we get the thing at the end of our turn here. And we'll do... he's only got 4 points left. So let's do just the fireball. Take him out. And 1 card. Excellent. There we go. We got a key off of him as well. And I can go renew cards. Let's renew the healing bomb, blazing torch, reduced ashes. I think I have enough fireballs for now. Well, let's see. Let's take some health back. Let's take 2 things of health back and 1 fireball. That sounds good. There was nothing I really wanted to craft, right? Oh, I still have to craft the scroll of purification. I don't actually have it yet until I craft it, but that's alright. We can craft that some other time here. We got another chest to look in. Nothing there. Let's unlock this chest. And just 10 gold. And we got wide holster. Choose a card from your hand. Draw all copies of this card. Ooh. Trickster's Bracer. Draw a card. Place the card on top of your battle deck. Or Primordial Fire. Maybe we'll take Primordial Fire this time around. And we'll do that. Cool, we got some resources. There's an event down here. Let's take a look at what it is. Nothing? I guess I already did that event. Just didn't look like it. Do I have 2 keys? I do have 2 keys. And there's another chest down here. Alright, what's this event? Insidiousness of the cold. It's freezing. The insidious, piercing cold steadily makes its way into my uneasy dreams. It plunges me deeper and deeper into oblivion. It immobilizes me. It won't let me wake up. In my dream, I'm wandering down an endless ash-covered road. I feel more and more overwhelmed by exhaustion with every step. The fatigue is crushing me, suffocating me, blinding me. However, I keep walking, sinking deeper and deeper into the ash. I can't stop. It's as though some dark curse is hanging over me and forcing me to wander, stumbling down this endless road, never resting. I'm woken by the gnashing of my own teeth and the scream of despair lodged like a lump in my throat. The bonfire has gone out. My bones ache. My head grows heavy. I tumble back into dreams that are now distorted by illness. Healing at the camp now restores 5 health points over 2 hours. Oh, okay. That's a positive, I guess? Nothing there. Let's grab this chest. Okay, yeah. We're getting closer and closer to the showdown. And another Black Grimoire page. 5 Black Grimoire pages in your deck of ashes destroyed. You know what? Remedial potion. Restore 8 health points. Destroy 1 random ailment. I don't know. These Black Grimoire pages are tempting. Might as well take 1. And I guess we'll... There's a rare chest down there. How many? I don't have 2 keys for it, but we do have a medium battle here that might give me 2 keys. It's mostly beasts, though. Or should I head back to camp? That's the question. Let's go to the medium battle. Why not? Let's stay out as long as we can. Start a battle. It's a Nightwing. Level 1 Nightwing. Alright, let's get the healing out immediately. Fireball. And, yeah, we'll keep it at that. What's he got? Echo? Nightwing's card effects activate twice. Eesh. So bleed. Activate twice then. Good here. Yep, that's exactly what it did. Alright, so liquid fire, piercing fire, fireball. There you go, end of turn. What's he doing here? He's shrieking, increases speed of all beasts by 1 until the end of the battle. Okay. He's gonna probably get 2 turns in a row then, I imagine. Let's do Blazing Torch. And then Reduced Ashes for 10 points. And do the Ash Pact here. Alright, we're good now. Yeah, he got 2 turns in a row there because he's up to 8 now. Oof, so much bleed. He's got so much bleed on me. Healing Bomb again. Fireball. That's about all we can do right there. I do another Ash Pack, but I'm going to hold on to it for right now. Oh, he's got lifesteal. That's what he's doing with that sonar. Yikes. Yikes, I say to all that. Let's do another fireball. Do the liquid fire. Keep that burn on him. And I'm going to have to do an Ash Pact here. We have no cards. Oh, I redrew the malaria cards. That's fun. I redrew 2 of the malaria cards. That's even more fun. Alright. This guy might have my number here. Alright, what do we got? Oof. Yeah, I drew a malaria card, so drew 1 card less. That's fine. We can do fireball. Down to 7. We'll do... Let's see, just 2. I guess I can get him down to 5 more damage there, and then the burn will do the rest. Fire will do the rest, I think. This is 2 points of damage for every 4 turns. Yeah, for 4 turns. Yeah, so that'll be... So he's dead now. There we go. Alright, 30 gold. We got two keys for that and 20 ash. Boy, did we get really hurt. Boy, did we get really hurt. Let's get some health back, I would say. Let's renew some of our important cards. That one, healing bomb, ashes. Let's get another fireball out of there. Ruler is looking for me. Oh, I was just gonna head down there. Oh, we can't get that. We can't get that chest anymore. He took the chest out of play. Fun times. Over here. Event. Shadower. I recognize the footsteps behind me. As always, he appears out of nowhere and follows me in silence. He wants me to notice him and start a conversation, but he never starts talking first. Sometimes I want to pretend that I don't notice him, that I don't know he's there, following my every step. But I don't have time for that, and he knows it. He always appears when I have no time for games, when I can't just walk and pretend I don't hear his footsteps. What do you want, Ashmaster? Do you have yet another prophecy for me? I ask harshly. I'm here to help. You do need help, don't you? Rite of Incineration. What is that? Burn cards. Upgrades. Oh, I can permanently burn the card so I don't have to deal with it anymore, like the malaria cards. Although, they're kind of helping me with the one thing, so... Upgrades. So, okay, all I could do is burn a card. For 15 coin. I guess... Yeah, I mean... These cards are helping me. But they're also a bad hindrance at the wrong time. No, we're not going to burn anything right now. Oh, an Ash Storm. So what do we got here? We got an Ash Chalice and Cindering Ring. Deal 12 damage to an opponent. Discard a card of your choice from your hand. Let's head for the Ash Chalice. Grab that. It only gave me 10 ash. Wow, that was totally worth it. Pfft, not. Okay, so let's head back to camp. Ambush. We're ambushed by a wolf. Alright. We're ambushed by a wolf. And we'll do blazing torch thing and end our turn. Of course, I drew both malaria cards this turn, so it's not going to draw any cards for me. It's going to do 3 damage. I guess we can just get rid of that. And get rid of that. Just get rid of those. Get them into the deck there. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. That. Do that. And do this. Awesome. Alright, we'll get some healing on. And we'll get a fireball down range. And we'll bank the rest of that for now. I want to get as much damage from my reduced ashes as I can. And this other one, does this Blazing Torch not end up back in my... Oh, it's returned to the battle deck, so actually it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't increase this, because it goes right back to your battle deck. Okay. That's fine. Just enough to get all the points down there. Cool. Got one key out of it. And renew cards. Let's see what we got here. Need those. That and that. And I need another fireball here. Let's get some health. Back. Yeah, we're kind of in that pattern where it's like, kind of not really making it so well. Let's get back to camp. Your day has begun. Camp goods have been restocked. Let's enter camp. See what we got here. We got a merchant. Buy stuff. Spark. Chain reaction. Liquid fire. Potion of sloth. Restore 20 health points. Add 2 random ailments to your battle deck. Oh yeah, that's great. Upgrades. 4 chalices. Okay. Or goblets. So I don't have enough goblets to upgrade yet. If I had ore, do I have any ore? Let me see. Ore, goblets, herbs, relics. So herbs, the goblets is 4 to 1. That would be interesting. Because then I can get goblets and then that will let me upgrade. If I did that. But what else do I need the herbs for? Need them up here for anything? Cure ailments, stat items, upgrades. Yeah. Reduce the cost of healing items by 20%. Yeah, let's take that. That sounds fantastic. That use up all our herbs. Healing items. Restore 15% of your max health, 30% or 60%. Let's try 30% for 24 there. That was enough. Cool. Cure ailments. So I can actually cure these here if I pay 20 bucks. Okay. Stat items. Increases your crit chance by 2%. Increases your max health by 10. Dried bat. Strength by 1. Can I actually buy? I guess I could actually buy these, right? Increase your speed by 1, your strength by 1. If I had the coins. Well, I do have the coins, right? Can I do this? No, it won't let me buy it. I guess I have to find... I guess I have to find these in chests or something, and then I can buy them? Something like that. Interesting. Okay. Merchants. We've already looked at you, right? What else do we have here? We have relics, right? 3 relics. Is there... Does the blacksmith have to do anything with these? My grimoire page. Is the recipe you wish to use to craft a card? That's 1. How do I know? Like, it says 1 there. I don't know. It's blue diamond. I guess that's the power of the card. But I don't know. I can just say, just go ahead and craft these for no cost. Oh, no, they do cost ash. Okay. Okay, interesting. All right, scroll of purification. Let's craft that. I guess it's just telling me that it's going to be... I'm going to get 1 that's of blue quality instead of white quality. Which I don't know. I don't know if blue's better than white or white's better than blue. I don't know. They don't really explain any of that in the help. Maybe they did explain it in help, and I didn't really see it. Phoenix Gaze. 3 to 4. 4 to 6 damage to an opponent. Let's return to the battle deck. Draw 3 cards. Discard a card from your hand. Is Unholy Tome. Let's do that. Craft that. I'm tempted to just craft this thing. Let's do it. Let's craft it. Why not? Why not? It'll add it to my ash deck, and that'll increase my strength of that 1 card that I have. If nothing else, treasure map, seal of thunder, spell shields, renew 2 random cards for each shield dispelled. See, I don't necessarily need that. Treasure map. Let's see, traits. What we got here? Buy new traits. Increases crit chance by 10%. You take 30% less damage from strain cards. Those deal 5% less damage for every burn applied to them. Wait, 5% less damage. Okay. At the start of your turn, you add sacrificial chalice, fragile card to your hand. At the end of your turn, the card discards itself. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that card does. Spend gold and purchase a trait. So can I'd like to buy this, but is that... You need to unlock an upgrade to buy this item. Oh. Like, how do you unlock that upgrade? I guess I gotta come in here. Oh, allows you to buy traits. I need 12 ore to do that. Oh, I see. I see, okay. So everything's locked behind some sort of cost. Right there. So renew all cards for 0. Resurrection, right. After you die, you'll be resurrected to camp at 50% health points, but you'll also lose all your recipes and half of your resources. Burn cards, upgrades. We only have 3 of these. There's a cost of renewing neutral cards intent. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of things. But I'm going to kind of leave you dangling here, because obviously we're close to a boss battle, but I don't want to necessarily do it right now. Because we've done quite a bit in here, and I think you get the gist of what's going on. I really like the way this game is laid out and structured. It's really, really cool. They've taken a known formula and they've really made it their own and give it a different spin, a different spin on that formula. Let's can I get back to a main menu? That is a question here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna guess no, that I can't. unless there's oh, here we go. Save and exit the main menu. There we go. So this, my friends, has been Deck of Ashes. It is by AY Games and published by AY Games and Whisper Games. It's early access on Steam, currently $15 US. As always, I'll leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.